Hello， 大家好，我是思雨。
Hello， 大家好，我是东东。
今天我们又要给 Max 和Julian听3首歌了，这3首歌都是去年刚刚发行的新歌，都来自3位非常棒的、非常优秀的独立女性音乐人。然后我们要给 Max 和Julian播放这3首歌，让他们看看他们最喜欢的是哪一首歌。
对，这3首歌分别是张醒婵的《滤镜》、王一玲的《枯萎颂》和 Chainhaha 的《纤维》。
Okay, let's start.
Let's start.
Hi, I'm Julian.
Hi. Did you forget who you are?
Hi, I'm Julian.
Hi, I'm Max. And together we will listen to newcomer music.
After the 3 songs, I want you to tell us which one is your favorite.
Okay.
Okay, so let's listen to the first song.
Wow, very interesting.
This was pretty crazy. I tried to keep track of all the genre shifts and all the different genres, but at some point I just lost track. There was a lot of math rock, then also a lot of Mario Kart.
That sounds like a famous genre, Mario Kart.
Yeah, it really sounded like a Mario Kart soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And then the vocals shifted from being really disharmonic to being super harmonic and in harmony with all the other instruments. I felt like every instrument played multiple roles in the whole setup. Sometimes it was really, the guitar was really like dissonant and counter, and then it was really supportive and flowing into jazzy, this Mario Kart vibe. And I don't mean, I mean this as a compliment. Yes.
Okay.
When you say female artist, do you mean every member of the band?
No, I mean she's the main creator of this.
It's a one-man band.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that maybe the drums sound a little bit electronic, even though the playing style is pretty groovy and organic, but the sound was very samey.
She's the producer of this.
Yeah, okay.
She mixed everything and also did the mastering of this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think this kind of sounds like really well-taught keyboard player playing together with a very unconventional guitar player. I thought it sounds like if Mouse on the Keys randomly had like a Spencer Syme feature, the Hella guitarist.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
So Mouse on the Keys, really tight jazz keyboard playing style, and then some really wacky but very talented guitar player.
I would say like Hella with the componist of Mario Kart.
Okay.
I mean, he is probably a very like classically taught musician.
She.
No, I mean the composer of Mario Kart.
Oh,
Mario Kart.
okay.
Yeah, like to stay in this example.
And maybe another interesting side fact, she performed at the drive-in songs at one of her
Okay, yeah, that also makes sense.
I wouldn't necessarily say that this sounded like at the drive-in, but it sounded like a person who listens to the music and who likes the music.
Okay, so I'll tell you her name. Her name is 张醒婵.
Zhang Xing-shan.
Never.
Like Zhang Xing-shan.
Okay, the second one.
Tough act to follow.
Ja, tough competition. Ich war so klar, dass es jetzt was komplett anderes ist.
Very different. Was this Orgelpunkt?
No.
No?
Orgelpunkt is actually when we constantly stay in one chord, like one fundament of a chord. In this song, they were switching between two chords.
Oh, okay. I think the way the two guitars played together was kind of interesting and unconventional. Yeah, it reminded me of Silver Mount Zion Memorial Orchestra and the Tralala Band. For a name, I remembered it.
I would usually say, like in public, that I would prefer music like Zhang Xing-shan. Zhang Xing-shan.
Okay.
Just mumble.
But privately, I would, especially like nowadays, much more listen to this.
Wow.
Much more emotional. It reminded me a lot on. How do you say that? It reminds me of. It reminds me a lot of an artist called Lucy Kruger and the Lost Boys. I think she lives in Berlin. The singing style is super similar. You should check her out. She makes beautiful music, very emotional. Not so epic and orchestral, but the singing style was very similar.
To bring me friends, to kiss my mom, skin to soothe the feedback.
I didn't listen to the song in the best way. I was drifting away, like in my own emotions and memories. I was thinking about like things in the past and things in the future, and really drifting away in like the best sense. Not in this background music sleep sense, but in this emotional, flowing, swimming state. I really love that. I think I prefer that. I mean, the first one, it's uncomparable, right? The first one is like super different music. What's the artist's name?
Okay, now, by the way, Julian, do you think it sounds familiar?
Oh.
Her name is Wang Yiling.
Wang Yiling, yeah. I have an autographed poster of her at home, yeah.
Yes.
Third one?
Third one.
Third one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ist wichtig.
Chauge? No, Weige?
Ooh. I can't decide. All of them are already great.
是动物、昆虫、水、空气，有时是人类。
Pretty strange. Difficult for me to put into any category, or I don't even know which words to use. In the beginning it sounded more experimental with this little, I don't even know if it was electric or if it was some analog. But then it became less experimental in that way, but I think the melody was pretty strange, the way they sing. Like,
Chinese scales.
strange, but in a good way, of course. But didn't really connect to me emotionally, I think. Maybe because I didn't really understand it. I probably had to re-listen to it a lot.
I kind of agree a little bit, but I thought it was more accessible, I guess, than Max. It kind of reminds me of the... I forgot the name, from Dermay, I think. And we said it sounded like black metal Christmas songs. This was also something else that we listened to that was hard to categorize. But this is different. This is more like Chinese elements music. But I also thought it was a little bit hard to connect to.
Does this sit into the absolute purity genre? You don't think so?
No.
What's the difference, you think?
Absolute Purity is more rock, like a similar kind of strangeness sometimes to the melodies and the singing style, but it's more forward, more rocky, more accessible to me as like a Western listener.
It has bass and drums for one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now it's the time you decide which song is your favorite song.
I remember.
Okay, cool.
Do you
Maybe.
actually?
Maybe.
Let's test Max first
Okay.
before I look
Max
it up.
first.
My favorite artist was Wang Yiling.
Nice.
Nice. And Julian's favorite?
Zhang Xinchang.
Cool.
Yoo-hoo!